How is that? Can you guys hear me? Hey Kev, how are you doing? Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. So I don't know if you can see behind me, Kev, but I just came back from the store. I hung up your pictures that you made me. So those are also in the background. See, I told you I was gonna do it. Winnie's face does look all right after all. Yeah, I told you it did. He looks real nice. He's real sweet. Once I get Robin's room hooked up, because I'm kind of changing around, then I will put it in his room. Hey DS, welcome to the chat. You have the most professional work I've ever. um, You know that. Yes. Have I definitely do. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. So guys, I have a little disappointment. The other day I tried to go live on TikTok to share the work on TikTok, and Robin ended up climbing up in my arm. And while I tried to tend to Robin, I dropped the candle and it broke into like a bunch of different pieces. But thank God I made a backup candle. So right now I'm just replacing the pieces that broke, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put everything back together, which is cool because this way I can actually finesse it a lot better, and then you guys can see the whole entire process of how I made the twins candle. Thank you for all the support. No problem, Kev. I appreciate you. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing great. DS, how are you? Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the hearts. So we got like a different setup. So I have like my desk here, the candle shelf over there, and then we have some of our merchandise and shirts all listed back here, along with Kev's pictures. Welcome, newcomers, to J Royal Candles. J Royal is a candle artist like no other. Thank you, Kev. Kev, if you don't mind, can you drop the website link so I can post pin it? along with like and subscribe so I can pin it. Appreciate you. So I pretty much made a new base. Last base on the twins candle was a little rocky. It was on the thin side. This one is a lot thicker. I kind of made my pieces earlier on the last slide. I also, if Alaska is watching, I don't know if you're in here yet, but I did run to the store to get you a card, a thank you card, and I will get that shipped out to you. This is how the base of their candle pretty much came out. Guys, I missed the second camera. I'm so happy that the second camera is back because this gives you guys a little close-up view of what's going on without me having to constantly get up. And then this is our alphabet thing. I actually have to pour the blue, the blue inside of the letters on top, but I did start off with pouring the green first. I'm going to show you guys that process, but I'm just going to reveal my other two candles first. So this is our mode for the middle finger that you guys seen last time. I'm going to try to be super careful that I could pull the mode out. Sometimes it may cause me to have to cut it down the side to get the mode out, but I don't want to do that. So I'm going to try my best to pull it out. If the middle finger does pop out or break off, I can just reheat it and let it set. For the most part, we should be able to get it out of here. No problem. Little wiggle or two. Nope, it broke. So we're going to just pull it out. So when you're using soy wax with a mold like this, that's kind of normal. But if you was to use like the pillar wax, it would have came out with no problem. Just because it's a harder wax. But for this candle, I wanted to stick to soy only. Oh. Hey, Big Movie, welcome back in. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just going to shake this off real quick. Get some of our wax from the white candle fell in. And when I pour the blue, I don't want it to mix in with our candle, the white wax. So just going to shake it off a little bit. So this had broke off. What I love about soy wax is easy to snap right back together. So I just find the placement of where it go. And then what I'm going to do is take my heating gun and I'm fairly going to just mold it back on. I love this tool. I use it to carve, to help me stick stuff back together, or even to remove some wax. It could be your best friend or your worst enemy, depending on how you use it. It's not letting me put the website. Okay, I'll do it. Put it in my email some places. That's fine, Kev. Thank you for trying though. So with this, I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit, make it a little bit straight, and then apply some heat with my heat gun. I don't want a lot. I just want enough to make it where it's a little shiny and wet. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and stick it here together. I'm gonna hold it for like a good couple seconds to where I know it doesn't move. Like there, it moved, it fell. I'm just gonna stick it together. I'm sorry, guys. It did kind of get a little dark over here. Was this how? Sure, you're putting this thing on. Okay. Hey, Kevin. Sorry I haven't seen such a stream. I've been on vacation with my family for just got back home. That's when I still got my. So while that is setting, I'm gonna sit that to the side. Let it set for about a good 10-20 minutes. Let it stick. When it's sticking where I know it's not gonna come off, then I'll go back, apply a little bit more heat, rub it to fill in that crack, melt it a little bit so the wax can get in there, let it set, and then it'll be just like it never broke. And then we'll apply it to our piece. But for now, I'm gonna get ready to add the second color to our letters. For this, you do not need a lot of wax, as these letters don't take up much. And being that you're only filling up half of the letter, you don't need a lot. Again, the lighter color, the color you want to add less product. The darker the color you want to add more. which I feel like this time I used a darker blue. Which is fine with me. Yeah, a few of my letters I couldn't save. Some of them broke, so I had to make new letters. And the other letters that I have that broke, I'm just gonna reuse that wax for something else. So now that I have that, I'm gonna get my marijuana fragrance. You just pour a little in, stir it. When you're stirring, you do want to make sure that there is no bubbles inside. Just a nice little quick stir. Then you just go ahead and start pouring on top of, I don't know if you guys can see that too well, but just go ahead and start pouring on top of the green. Fill up your litter. After that, you just want to move it to the side, let it set, let it cool off. This actually doesn't take long for them to do that, but for now, I just want to move it to the side while it's cooling off. Once it hardened, I can take the mold out, and then it's fair game from there. You're just pretty much putting the candle together. This is extra. I have a candle I have to do, which I'm going to use the same fragrance. So I'm just going to pour this to the side. Just clean up my jar just in case I need it again. Right now I don't need it, but I don't want to go through cleaning it later and having to go live as well. So figured to clean it now. I don't have to worry about it later. So now I have like little crumps here. I have like our weed. I have like our weed bud there. A few of our weed buds. I did use 4 for this candle. I have 4 more. This little pre-made bong here and a little weed leaf. I am still currently waiting on my bullets and money roll to get here, but I will be adding those as well. Welcome for the support cabinet. And then here we have like our gun mode. I'm just gonna slowly go around and move the edges. Once the edges are removed from your mold successfully all the way around, it's easier to reveal the candle without it breaking, especially a mold that has like a lot of detail to it is way easier, I find, because once you reveal it, work your way around, slowly push, lightly push, you can easily get the mold to go where you want it to. Sometimes it may pull and break. And again, if it does, you just do your heating process and it'll snap back together. No problem. I like to try to be very gentle with the mold so I don't have to keep going through heating processes. But and there go a gun. That's our first gun. This is our second gun. So the same thing, just slowly go around, push as you go. Now, the clip for our gun came off, but it's okay because I can get this here off without breaking completely. Popped it out. This piece did come off for the little trigger. All I have to do is just sit it down. When I go comes to placing it, all I have to do is just heat it and stick it where I want it and then just have it mold together. So that's an easy fix as well. But again, on the fine parts of your mold and the detail on your mold, that does happen sometimes. It's an easy fix. Right now, I'm gonna actually place my weed buds. That way I can keep moving along. You always want to go through a first placement and see where you want everything to be. Again, because this board is a little thicker, I'm a little bit more confident on just pushing my needle through. Plus, I know the pressure of when to stop, the warning of when to stop for the pressure. So when pressing through, sometimes I just heat up the needle for extra reassurance. You just use your heat gun on the needle so it's hot. When you push through, you don't have a problem. And that's pretty much what I do. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Hey, Coffee, how you doing? Hey, Lala. Hey, La, it's been a minute. Now that we got that, as you guys can see, it kind of did when I was pushing through without heating the needle. It did kind of come off, but this is what I mean by like, fixing your candle. You can't even tell. It's like brand new as it's setting. Just applied some heat, let the wax go into the cracks. Then you go ahead and rub it. Make sure that it's stick. Set it to the side, let it dry, which this seals the crack. And then boom, it's back brand new, like nothing ever happened. Versus that hard pillar wax I was telling you guys about, you would actually probably have to mold it completely and then go back, restart. Yeah, so Coffee, the twins candle had fell on live the other day on TikTok and broke. So I'm pretty much right now showing everybody how to redo it. Pretty much just remote doing it, going over, fixing it, showing how I did it. Those already have holes in them. And then once this side is done setting, I'm gonna pretty much just add this one to it. Hold on, guys, my other light went off. Hey, what's up, J-Ro? How's your day? It's doing good. How you doing, Jason? Guys, if you have it and you're just coming in, please double tap your screen. Hey, Grandma, how you doing? Welcome in, Grandma. Before I get started with all my pieces, I have all my pieces right now. It looks like the letters are setting, they're hard already. So I'm just gonna go in and hurry up and make sure that my finger is ready. So that way it doesn't move. Have to go. Okay. Well, thank you for coming in. Double tap your screen. Did I just turn it off? I did. Sorry guys, I'm still trying to get used to that bright light. Thank you for the like. I think what I'm doing is I don't think it has a shortage. I think I'm hitting like accidentally turning the timer on and it's automatically cutting off. I don't know. I gotta still figure out how to work it. I just realized it was a timer button on there. Most likely was hitting it. So our middle finger actually hardened. It's not moving, as you can see. I'm pushing. Okay, maybe I just did that. I shouldn't have did it, but I just pushed it off. I think I'm gonna need to make these in like multiple different colors. I thought it was a fun way to create the twins' eye in their name. Some little way. Fun mode. It's one of like our newer modes. I've just been having fun with it since I got it. Probably should have had gloves on. Mm-hmm. So now it's melted down on the sides and stuff. I'm just gonna sit it over to the side, let it set again, and then we'll be ready to place it. So just want to check our letters real quick before we get started, and they look about ready. And they definitely did come out a little darker than the last ones, which is cool because I think that's exactly what we needed. So this is the final look. I made the blue a little darker on the other side, which will probably give our candle not that blink look, but a little bit more pop, a little bit more color. I'm just gonna take all of these out so we can have more room real quick. And the same thing when it goes to the letters. I found the only difficult thing was when you have multiple ones in here. Sometimes it's a little hard pulling them out because you can break one of them, taking out another. So again, with these, you do want to be a little careful. You want to reveal all the possible creases first, so that way when you pull it through, everything slides and it doesn't pull and break the candle or the letter. Because then you'll find yourself going through heating processes and everything all over again too. So what I try to do is reveal it and push. Um, Try to push away and then slowly slide up. Then I try to do like, depending on if I'm scared or not, if I feel like the tension's gonna snap it, I'll just try to play the wiggle game and wiggle it on out to get it out without breaking, like that. Boom. And there goes our W. Again, some letters are easier than others, and then there's some that just are a little hard. So here goes our T. That's our T we're gonna be working with. Our W and our I, which is done setting. I always make a backup I just in case. Though I know I'm using the middle finger for this one, but this would our eye would have came out and looked. Again, I'll always make backup candles. So now that I pushed that out, I should be able to get this in out. I definitely learned my lesson from the last in the twins candle. I literally had to do that in about 4 or 5 times. But this time, as you can see, you definitely learned your lesson. I've only had to do it one good time. Now that we're done with our lettering, we're just gonna get up and move it to the side. So how our letters looked. This is one of the letters that did not completely break, but this is how the color theme looked last time, which was a little blue, then some green. But as you can see, the green is a little bit more vibrant, and this one a little bit more cleaner, and then the blue is a little darker. So honestly, I feel like this gave me the opportunity to clean the candle up a little bit better. The look, the color. I don't know. You guys let me know. Comment below which one do you like better, the older look or the newer look. Newer. Okay. Thank you, Lala. Yeah, it definitely gave me an opportunity to clean the candle up a lot more. Um, and I find myself every time I do a candle, there's something that's always not trying to work with the program. I always seem to find something that works. Now, pretty much what I'm going to do is find my placement. I want room on both sides just because both sides of the candle are going to show differently. So I'm going to probably just add my T here. Just play with placement first before I actually make it final. I didn't even see that. Yeah, so I'm just going to find my placement. Okay. And woo, voila, our final look for the placement. That's how it looks. And then this is our wee bud. I did poke a hole. I don't know how good you can see the hole, but I'm gonna stick a wick through these as well. That's what I kind of was doing, was sticking a hole through them for our wick. That's pretty much what I do there. So these are most likely gonna go here, like I showed before, on the sides, where our wee buds are gonna go. Now I know which one I want where. I'm gonna go ahead and start sticking each one of my letters in place. So the hotter my needle is, the easier it is to push through without bleeding or breaking. I want to push straight through so that way we can reach the top with no problem. That way, when it comes to putting a wick through there, sometimes the pieces may come off, and that's okay. I just want to find my placement with the hole. Again, it's nothing to always stick it back. So in this case, this one did do it. All I'm going to do is follow the lining of and rub the needle of where my lettering was. I would be lying if I told you guys this is like a walk in the park all the time. There is trial and error sometimes. Sometimes it's not. But I'm going to be real with you guys and show you everything. So I think that makes it even more exciting when you see that not just a walk in the park. Like sometimes some candles you have to do like 3 or 4 reattempts before you even get, especially if it's like a design or something, you got to do like a couple times. So just again, I'll add some heat now that I know where my wick is going to go. place it on here. Let it sit for a good couple minutes so it can set and harden back. Trying to rub the crack real quick. So when I add heat, it'll melt down and it'll just form back to normal. And then I just go back and add this piece that fell off here. Right back. Boom. And there we go. We have our tea. Just gonna add some again heat, and voila. We have our candle. Pretty. Oh, thank you, Lala. Appreciate it. That's fantastic. You built yourself a complete hair care system top to bottom with your shampoo, conditioner, scalp oil, and even styling gel packed with growth and strengthening her. You're giving your hair every advantage to thicken, grow, and fill in those blind spots. It's golden. You've created your own complete hair strengthening regrowth system. Shampoo, conditioner, scalp oil, curl gel, and tea spritz, all working together on a cycle. Hmm. Sorry guys, I'm back. Sorry guys. So I'm actually getting some hair products from Joella's Creations. Um, I did get like this scalp oil from her and her marshmallow shampoo. If you guys haven't checked out Joella's Creations, you should. Especially if you're looking for like hair growth or something to keep your hair moisturized and stuff, scalp, or even to keep your hair strengthened and healthy. You should check out Joella Creations. Mm-hmm. Yep, so there go our tea. We're gonna let it set. We're gonna let that set before I place it. Now with our W, I don't remember how did I do it. I think I went in here and down. Let's make sure real quick. Not So I now know where I want my W to be. My T to be. What I'm gonna do is heat up my needle and stick it through the base. And then I'm gonna come back through with a wick and place it. And then we'll pretty much just set it from there. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't see. Just place it in there. Want to flip it. Want to give this side a poke too, so that way it's a clean hole. And now I know where the first part of my W is going to be. So it looks like this was on the verge of breaking. I hope not, but just in case it does. Um, hold on. Alrighty. So I'm just gonna do a quick test real quick. Put my wick through and then see if it will go through. If not, I will have to make my hole bigger. For the most part, normally it does. But just to make sure my letters don't fall apart or anything, everything goes well. Yeah, it's fair game. Cool. That's the first placement of our first letter. Which the W actually has a wider point. So what I want to do is I want to try to do the same exact thing for the other part in the W before I go into the next letter. Thank you, Lala, for the hurt. Appreciate you. And I'm just gonna go down, straight down. Do not get scared during this if you see your letter start to melt or bleed color right away. that actually means that it's working. I did see fairly the little bottom down here did come off, which again, when you get ready to heat this and stick it down to like not move at all, that's not going to be a problem at all. It's going to snap right into place. Now we're just going to lift this up again. We know where our dot is for the second one as well. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and heat our needle. Place a hole. Again, we're going to flip it. Push through. Oh, how about other way? And now we can set our snap. Now we can get ready to set our W where it need to be. Our W doesn't require for us to have to wait for anything, so the green light to go ahead and just start. Alrighty. Oh, snap. And sometimes your hands will get sticky. I normally just keep something nearby to keep my hands wiped off. It can get messy sometimes, more than others. I try for the best part to. So now those pieces that pretty much came off or chipped from me sticking the wick, what I do is I just snap them into place. And because I'm heating the bottom anyway, and they're at the bottom, I just normally heat the bottom of it and stick it. And then we have no problem there. Just stick it. Heat it and stick it. YouTube is the #1 streaming in the world right now. Uh, yeah, but YouTube also has its downside as well. Yeah. And I won't be here all night, guys, because I have to move later on, so I won't be on all night as well. Alright, so this is starting to I'm gonna have to clean it up. Dang, guys, I am having complications today. It was so much easier the first time. Bear with me, guys. Go ahead back to our tea. Now I gotta fix this, guys. The W. Ooh. Mm. Ooh. I'm on the fence of redoing this. I don't want to, but this candle's giving me a harder time the second. Wow. In the first. But I might just reattempt the whole letter itself. Okay, that hardened up. Just gotta. A lot of reheating. To prevent that, guys, you definitely do, again, want to be careful. Or altogether, to be sure, it'll be best to go with pillar wax over soy for like the more sensitive detail in your candle. But I stick to soy. It's easier to clean for me. Sets faster. Ooh, hey, welcome in. I see somebody came in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ah, yeah, guys. I might have to just re-attempt this W as much as I don't want to. For some reason today, I'm having a hard time with this candle, which is fine with me. So I'm gonna reattempt my W, but I know where I want it, so I'm gonna just keep going ahead and moving on. Ugh. For our tea, there goes our tea. It's ready to be set. So I'm just gonna heat up the plate. And then I'm going to go ahead and set my tea into place. Have it stick. And voila. Our tea has been placed and is ready. This is how it is. I'm gonna turn it around. This is how the other side is. That is our tea. And again, you just keep doing that with each letter. While I have this open, I'm gonna make this line a little deeper. This is probably where I'm having problems at with the width. I'm just gonna carve into the candle. Mm-hmm. W set. Oh, that's what is hot. Oh. That it. All right, so I'm gonna just make a whole new blue W. So for some reason, my W keeps melting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat down some more green and blue, make a new W, and while it sets to the side, I'm gonna continue making the candle. And then I have W. Then I'm gonna add the green back and blue back. I mean. Once that's done setting, I'll just add the blue to it. Now we're gonna move it to the side and continue placing our candles, modes and stuff. Ow! Ugh, whatever. I'm gonna move it over. So messy. Yeah, I am determined to get this candle fixed. Nothing's stopping me. I just waste waxed on me. Candles are freaking, but not my first rodeo. That's our W, our I. It's gonna go here. So our other W is done setting. After all this time, now this one wants to set, but I'm not gonna use this one. Just gonna place it, see where I place my W, my I in this case. So our I will go there, our N will go there, and then our Z. I put the wick through. Did someone just come in? Welcome back, guys. And if you're new, welcome to the chat. But guys, once we get through this step, I am pretty much done with this candle. And I will be back on stream a little later in the day. I have to get ready to start moving. So pretty much. So that's perfect. Right now. Okay. And there goes our candle. There. And then for our end, which was really tricky last time, we're gonna have to stick it here. Not nowhere. And Oh yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Ooh, it's hot. It is hot. Let's clean it up. Oh, hey, Niche. I'm sorry. Welcome in. Welcome in. So my candle kind of had broke for the twins on TikTok live the other day. I dropped it holding my son on the live. So I'm doing their candle, of course, because I will be getting their molds, their bullets and stuff for their candle to add on this week. I'm pretty much just putting their candle back together, which today for some reason has been giving me a hard time. But before I have to start moving, candle today has been giving me a hard time. Definitely a hard time. So I'm gonna let this set. Let's set my Z. We're definitely almost through this candle though, guys. I realized I had my AC off as well. Just not kind of helping with the heat. And it looks like my green is now loaded. I'm gonna go ahead and melt down some blue and pour it back on top. And then once we have our W and we place our W, I can go ahead and place our guns and this finger for some reason it's not trying to stick, man. I'm gonna have to fix that finger. The green has loaded. I'm gonna melt down some blue and pour it on top. Let that set. But I am liking the second design a lot better for the letters. Ah, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Yeah. I want just to cool down a little bit for our part because I don't want it to bleed my letter, the green part of the letter. I'm just gonna move it over to the side. Have our candle again. And being that I already did the weed buds, I'm just gonna start placing them where they need to go. I don't know how good you guys can see that. Is that a good view? Can you guys see or no? Thank you for the light. Just seen it go up. Whew, this candle has definitely been a challenge putting it back together. There goes our fourth weed butt now. Our candle is in motion. Guys, this is pretty much the look. We got our W who is coming. We're gonna let it set. Pretty much since we're just waiting for the W, I'm gonna set every other part of the candle. I'm gonna pour the W now. And then pretty much all we're gonna do is just wait for the W. But I'm gonna add like the bong, the weed, and then the guns to it now as well. And then we can just place our W in place once it's done. And we'll pretty much be done with our candles today. Trust me guys, it's a lot quicker normally for this. But we had some cool trials. For our lives. Which, believe it or not, guys, that is normal. That does happen. Um, One more wee bud over here on the side.